Weather on 5 News.
All right, Kayla, well, 10 years ago around this time, we had a major snowstorm that impacted so many people. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Yeah, so this was all a result of Hurricane Sandy in West Virginia, and you're from West Virginia, right? So
yes, I don't really remember. I was around 12, so.
Right. Well, I remember Hurricane Sandy. I was back in Philadelphia at the time, and we certainly were not getting snow in that area, but I remember just how crazy the winds were. It knocked off an awning on my patio roof, so it was a really intense storm. And I didn't even realize that in West Virginia that it caused so much snowfall. And you can see here, it's a little bit hard to see some of these numbers a little bit tiny, but in those higher elevations, some of those totals were getting up to 20 to 30 inches over the course of this weekend from October 29th to November 1st. So this was a really impactful storm, and even into the lowlands, some of those totals were more so into the 4 to 6 to 8 inch range. So this was a pretty impactful storm, especially for the time of year, because that would be like getting that snowstorm this weekend. And we did see some snow a few weeks ago, but we are right now seeing temperatures that are above average today, some of us getting into the 70s. But if you have pictures from this event, do share them with us at this link. This is on our website, and we'll share some of those pictures in the 11 o'clock show later tonight. But taking a look at our current temperatures right now, it is looking very nice, and certainly not like any temperatures you would see for snowfall. Starting to fall now. Most of us are in the upper to mid 50s. Clarksburg still hanging on to 60 degrees, as well as West Union and Harrisville out there towards the west. As you get further towards the east, those temperatures now down into the mid 40s. But if we take a look at the satellite and radar, those clouds are there are no clouds in the area, but those temperatures are going to start to fall very quickly before we start to see some clouds rolling in overnight tonight. Those clouds are going to be pushing off of this rain system that we've been tracking here down to the southwest of us. Right now, it's a very organized storm, and there's a lot of heavy rainfall associated with that. But as it starts to track up towards the northeast, it's actually going to break apart a lot. So we're going to start to see those showers becoming a lot more scattered. So if we take a look at this on the futurecast here is that system. As we go throughout tonight and into tomorrow morning, we're going to see those clouds starting to move into West Virginia. And notice how this system really starts to kind of pull apart and become a lot more scattered in nature as we go throughout the day on Sunday. So we see those clouds majority for Sunday, not really seeing much of that precipitation until we start to get into early Monday morning. And that's when we start to see some of this heavier precipitation starting to make its way into the area. Now, this is going to be the largest swath of rain that we see. It's likely going to be around late Monday morning to early Monday afternoon. And then after that, it becomes a lot more scattered. In the 7 o'clock, that prime trick-or-treating time, the showers by this time are going to be very isolated in nature. So yes, it would probably be your best bet to bring an umbrella if you are going to be outside, but you might not have to use it. It's hard to determine where exactly these cells are going to be at this specific time. So you might end up very dry. You might end up seeing a stray shower or two, but generally speaking, having an umbrella handy might be in your best nature. And those showers, isolated showers, are going to be continuing as we head throughout Tuesday as well before we start to clear out. Now, we're not really expecting too much in terms of accumulation with that system. Really, most of us are going to be staying under half an inch. And taking a look at the temperatures, those rain showers are only going to drop them to the mid 60s, which is about average for this time of year. But by the time we get to the end of the week, we're going to be back into the low 70s and seeing a lot more sun.